Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from whenever you're watching this channel. Now, last month, RUTO gave hope to the world in a move that would have put Kenya among the first nations that has embraced a visa-free policy and thereby opening borders. This statement was released during the Jamhuri Day.
Beginning January 2024, Kenya will be a visa-free country.
France24, an international media house, aired on its television a story about William Ruto's plan behind the electronic travel authorization document filing and the secret behind it, and said that Kenya has simply changed the name visa to ETA, the electronic travel authorization system or the document. But the policy has made it expensive because the ETA or the ETA requires that one has to provide travel itinerary and bank statements, and this will also apply to African countries, certain African countries. So the electronic travel authorization costs, according to what France24 has revealed, is that $30 will go to the ETA filing, then there will be a processing fee, then there will be the bank fee, making it $35, because it is alleged that you must provide a bank statement, so there has to be some certain processing. You must provide your travel itinerary, you must provide so many other documents. And this is why France24, the international media house, believes that there is something to what William Samoei Ruto promised, and that it is just a change of a name, but the problem, the challenges are still the same.
Visa-free Kenya, one of Africa's most popular destinations. President William Ruto had announced the policy last month, but now he's facing a backlash after people started reading the small print.
So I want us to go deeper into this statement by France24. But before we do that, allow me to welcome you again to this channel and kindly encourage you to support this channel by subscribing and giving this video a like. To those who supported us before, I want to state here that I'm forever grateful for that support, because without that support, this channel cannot grow. So let's head over to this statement by France24. All travelers, exception of East African travelers, are required to apply for and pay for a single entry 72 hours before their journey to Kenya. So I want us to go extensively into this story that France24 first of all released.
So visa or no visa, he explains.
During a speech months ago, Kenya's president said Kenya has a simple message to the world: welcome home, meaning that Kenya will be a visa-free country for every travelers starting on the 1st of January 2024. It was not a big surprise, because Kenya's president had been advocating for a visa-free Africa, at least for Africans, for a long time now. So Kenya is now officially visa-free, but it does not mean that every travelers can just board a plane and travel to Kenya without any documents. They still have to apply for an ETA, an electronic travel authorization, at least 72 hours prior to departure. To do so, they have to fill an online form. They have to give a lot of personal information. They have to provide their travel itinerary, and depending on their country of origin, they might have to provide a bank statement. Before the 1st of January, many travelers from African countries could travel to Kenya without a visa. They now have to apply for an ETA, which is costly. Officially, it's $30, but you have to pay for processing fees and bank fees in addition, so in total it's around $35. Before the 1st of January, travel to Kenya without a visa, they now have to pay for the ETA as well. So for many people, Kenya is not visa-free at all. It's just a visa by another name.
As a result, I want us to find out why France24 could have had that opinion that the ETA, the electronic travel authorization document filing, is just another way of processing a visa. But the only difference between visa and this entry, maybe this is done 72 hours before. So why do you think France24 could have said that this was a deliberate ploy to hoodwink, international travelers, that Kenya has put an end to the visa policy. First, when you go to the ETA website, the Electronic Travel Authorization website, all visitors, including infants, will need to first have a valid passport for at least 6 months after their planned date of arrival into Kenya, with at least one blank page, selfie or passport type photo, contact information, that is the email address and phone number, details of arrival and departure itinerary, accommodation booking confirmation, credit card, debit card, Apple Pay, and other means of payment. That is what you will need prior to your request of entry into Kenya through the ETA website. The state adds that some visitors will also be required to provide financial assets and return flight ticket details based on their citizenship and country of residence. Also, based on the citizenship and travel history, visitors will also need to provide their yellow fever certificates and other vaccinations or test result certificates. Those are some of the requirements for you to qualify to probably apply for the ETA document, the ETA document. Now, to get an approval or disapproval, you will have to do the following. 1, you will have to go to the etakenya.go.ke website, apply and follow instructions. You'll have to make sure that all the data has been entered correctly, submit the application, and upon that submission, an email confirmation receipt of your application and payment will be sent to you. Upon decision by the immigration officer, an email confirming approval or refusal will be sent to you. If your application has been approved, you will be requested to print the PDF document that has been attached to the email or save it in the Kenya Travel Authorization mobile app. The ETA needs to be shown at all departure and arrival points. So if your application has been denied, you will not need to be able to travel to Kenya for the moment, and you will need to contact maybe the ETA for any further assistance. The steps are almost the same steps as the ones for visa. So that's why the France24 are saying that they see malice in the old new policy, that they are saying that Kenya could be targeting to raise more revenue from that ETA portal. That is what France24 has exposed globally, ladies and gentlemen. What do you make of this statement from the France24 regarding what they term as Kenya hoodwinking the world, that it has changed, it has embraced a visa-free policy, whereas it is introducing another policy, the ETA policy, that according to them, Kenyans or other travelers will now be forced to pay more as opposed to the initial arrangement. So just go below the comment section and tell us what you think about that which they have said, the France24. Just goes below the comment section and tell us. Now, those who wish to subscribe to, now if you're watching this video for the first time, if you're a regular viewer who has not subscribed to this channel, please just take 1 second and subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. And to those who've supported us before, I want to state here that I'm forever grateful for that support, because without that support, this channel cannot grow. So until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.